What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his pedo. He's kind of retardito. His Ray
Got no libido.
His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito, your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido, that's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Welcome. Yeah, it's Ray DeVito, Rock Bottom Podcast. I'm here with Tookie and Little Pete. How you doing, Little Pete?
I'm doing great, my brother. How are you?
Doing all right. Did your buddy get the link?
Yeah. My buddy's right here, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's right here. How are you, man?
He's sitting here talking to each other right now.
Oh, there you
Hey,
go.
your
Look at
handler?
you guys. He's just saying, no,
What was I saying? I remember I said to you like 5 minutes ago, I'm like, yo, I would rather fly across the country to do a podcast in person than what we just went through trying to get on the StreamYard, man.
It wasn't that difficult, was it?
It really was.
I don't think it was that crazy.
I still have gray hair on my toupee.
You have a toupee for real?
Yeah, swear to God. I think getting on StreamYard just brought out some of the grays. You know what I'm saying?
How do you get gray in a toupee if it's fake hair? I think that's up to you. I think you get to choose your own color of hair in a toupee. I think that's how it works.
How do you keep that thing on your head? Is it glued on, or do you have like buttons that are on your head? How does it stay on your head?
It's super glued. Crazy
Yay! How often do you have to like re-glue it?
My brain and it transformed Pete into Little Pete, the comedian.
The toupee made it happen. All right. For those of you that don't know, let me give a backstory to the people watching, how we all know each other. So I'm a comedian in New York City.
You are?
Yeah. Tookie is way more successful. He's a puppet who came to life out of my jizz, apparently. That's the backstory. But Little Pete, I met you at, I want to say Grizzly Pear. It's either Grizzly Pear. It was the same night. It's very gay. It's very gay. It's very gay on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. And Mario Bosco was there that night as well. And I think I was doing like Big Ed's show. And it's so me, Mario Bosco, and I met you there. I think you were coming from Greenwich. And then but Tookie is a giant fan of yours and watches he knows all about you, not giving a fuck. Little Pete doesn't give a fuck. He follows all your stuff, and he's been a friend of mine forever, Tookie. So I was like, this is perfect. And Roey, I know you vaguely from The Stand. I know.
That's right. Hello.
Yeah, from sitting at the comics table at The Stand. I think we're both either on Natalie's show or maybe it was Frantic or whatever, but that's the night I met you.
I've met you at a Frantic, and I've met you before at Williamsburg Comedy Club. Rest in peace.
Yeah, it sucks that it's gone, but yeah. So that's all that. This is Tookie. Tookie's the most talented one out of all of us.
I am starstruck. I am starstruck right now, not only to see Lil Pete, but also Roey. Roey, I saw your show. You do it with your friend who has legs like redwoods.
You mean Chris, my brother that speaks on both sides of his knees?
What is this? Fill me in. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He's built like a beanbag chair. You've never seen anything like it. It's insane, Ray.
Yeah, no, so we run a show at The Stand called The Right Side of History with our friends Ivy Wolk, who's a child actress, Assad, who's like an autistic like little
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, I dare you to make eye contact with that kid for more than 10 seconds. I dare you. And Chris Horn, a 400-pound communist from Ohio.
I'm from Ohio. I'm not 400 pounds, but I'm getting there.
You from Ohio? Where about?
And you
Cleveland.
don't even know what communist means, Ray.
It's not good. I know it means it's not good.
I told you he doesn't know.
Yeah. Isn't like what Democrats want, right? According to Fox News, that's what the Democrats want.
I told you he doesn't know.
All right, we get it. I'm not that bright, Tookie.
We run the show. It's called The Right Side of History, and let me tell you something. Lil Pete is a star, and Tookie, if you're a fan of Lil Pete's comedy already, then you know that his clips, a lot of them like don't have laughs at the end of the clips and stuff like that.
Who needs laughs? That's what I say.
Because Lil Pete knows what's funny, and he knows what to put on the internet. But when I tell you that he lights up every single show that we have put him on, to on a profound level. I call him accidental Dice Clay. He literally the first time he did my show, people were saying his punchlines alongside him. It was crazy.
His catchphrase is, I don't give a fuck.
Little Pete
don't give a fuck.
Little Pete don't give a fuck.
When Roey called me last summer, it was right around like the 4th of July. We had a mutual friend.
This sounds like Dr. Dre finding Eminem.
This is exactly
the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
Without the millions of dollars.
Yeah. Straight out of the
without the platinum records.
Straight out of the main room with the stand. Straight out the green room.
Straight out the green room.
Straight out the green room.
You got to see this guy. He's versatile, man. He played Tower 7 and 9/11 the musical. He was amazing.
Yeah.
He was the best.
Fantastic.
Then I played Donald Trump.
He played Donald Trump. That was maybe the greatest.
That was the best one we ever
did.
Wait.
Where can we see you play Tower 7 in 9/11 the musical?
It's on my Instagram.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. He really hit the line. Tower 7, don't give a fuck.
You got to see the Donald
Tower 7, don't give a fuck.
Donald Trump. We had a little bit of editing to do, but I played Donald Trump.
I thought it was Tower 1 and 2. There was more than 2 towers?
You don't know about Tower 7? It fell by itself.
Oh, it didn't even get hit by a plane. It just went down. It was like, am I allowed to say this?
Excuse Ray. He got hit in the head by Tower 7, and he hasn't been the same ever since.
I didn't know there was a Tower 7 until he asked me to play it and say Tower 7, don't give a fuck.
Tower 7, don't give a fuck.
I thought there was 2 towers.
Ray, do you feel what I'm feeling right now?
What's that? What am I feeling?
You know how Joe Matarese has the 97.2%?
Yeah, 97.2. It sounds like an FM station.
Yeah, why don't we get you and Little Pete and Mario Bosco and do the 98% Italian tour?
97.4 Italian. We'll just beat them by 1. That's all we got to do.
You know, I'm actually half Irish, right?
Who?
Oh, you blew it.
Who's half Irish? You?
I'm half Irish.
Oh, that's not going to work, man.
Oh, you blew it.
You're the size of a leprechaun, so that explains it.
Yes. That's the Irish side of the family over there. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, man, I do like this because I did see your Instagram, Little Pete, and the fact that you are very. I want to hear about you and all your stripper stories. I don't believe you're dating all these strippers that you say you do.
I do. Tookie believes it.
You're making this shit up.
No, I think you think you're dating them, but I think they're just strippers.
Oh, you think they're just?
Oh, Roey fell down.
They're just taking my money and not really dating me.
That's how strippers work, Lil Pete. That's how strippers work.
At the end of the day, if I'm hitting it, if I'm getting a nut off, does any of that shit even matter?
All right. Then
wait, where are you getting your nut off? In your pants?
In their pants.
In their
that's
pants.
fantastic.
That's all right. Then
Lil Pete, I don't think you want to be taking women advice from Ray DeVito.
No,
I don't know how well.
Yeah.
How well do you know Ray DeVito, Lil Pete? Like, what is Ray DeVito?
Like 5 minutes ago.
You just met him 5 minutes ago, Ray. I thought you knew Lil Pete.
I met him at the Grizzly Pear.
I do remember. I do remember the night with Mario Bosco.
We were like Italian nesting dolls. I'm like 5'10", one's 5'6", the other one's 5'2".
Oh yeah. They're all very tiny people.
He looked Marcelo Hernandez from SNL in the eye and asked who he was.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's a beautiful.
I don't know who he is now. I don't know who he is right now. I'm gonna look him up. Yeah.
No, he's great. He's
as far as the strippers.
Yeah, let's talk about the strippers. Let's get into it. How can Tookie get a stripper to date him?
I mean, Does he have money?
Shut
You
up,
know what I'm
Ray.
saying?
How do you, speaking of which, Lil Pete, how do you make money?
Well, I have a good job. I'm a broker of annuities. Okay. I'm a sales rep for a company that, if you're looking for a lump sum to cash out of your structured settlement or your lottery payments, we would, basically be the ones to give you a lump sum. And I also trade cryptocurrency, and I'm very good at it.
Hell yeah.
And you need cash now. Call
Exactly.
Little Pete.
That's exactly what I do, and I'm very good at buying. And I'm very good at buying the dips with the
Import exporter.
Yeah.
Buying at the dips. That's the name of the episode already. Buying at the dips.
I sell the rallies and I make my money. And I usually take a little piece of it and I'll go to strip clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to get your piece.
You got to get your piece. You got to get your piece, man.
How about you tell them the story about the gift watch that you gave that girl?
Oh, there was.
Wow. You gave a gift watch?
Yeah. I was dating this girl for about a year. She actually just ghosted me recently. Okay?
Bitch.
And we were in a hotel having sex.
Damn, hell yeah, dude. Because Little Pete don't give a fuck.
Doing drugs, right? We're getting all crazy.
What do you mean you're doing drugs? What kind of drugs?
What kind
you
of drugs?
doing?
What do you got?
Yeah.
Coke,
What do you got? What are you doing?
Adderall, coke, drinking, smoking weed, everything.
Fuck, because you don't give a fuck.
As she's blowing me, I take off my $3,000 watch and I'm like, "Here, baby, I want you to have this."
Damn.
Are you insane?
Yeah, why would you do that?
I have no fucking idea.
The drugs.
I guess when you do that much fucking drugs in one night, I probably thought it was a good idea at the time.
Well, so the part that Lil Pete is leaving out is that he asked the girl. He said, "Hey, did I give you my watch?"
No, when I got home, right? Well, when I got home, I was so fucked up, right? I was actually throwing up while I was driving the car on the highway.
Damn, that's not good. Don't do that, Little Pete.
I got my head out the window. I'm still throwing up while I'm driving. The windshield is fucked. I had already dropped her off. I held the throw up in until she got out of the car. So I get home, right? And this is fucking 2 days after I left my house. I walk in the kitchen. My mother's there. I have throw up all over me. She's like, "Oh my God, what the fuck happened to you?" I'm like, I got to get to my room. So I go to my room and I look at my phone and she's texting me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I got home okay. And I'm like, "Oh shit, yo, do you have my watch?" She's like, "Yeah, you gave it to me." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, you
I want you to have it." Yeah.
That's
Wait, why
That's
do you
fair.
live with your mom?
She stole the watch.
What happened?
Why do you live with your mom?
Okay, I live with my mother. Well, actually, my mother lives with me.
Oh,
yeah,
come
that's
on.
how you do it. That's how you phrase it. I like it. I like a Little Pete. That's how you do it. I take care of my parents. That's what I love. My buddies that still live with their parents, like I take care of my parents. Like,
my mother
nah.
stuck with me through the worst times of my life. When I was a drug addict, when I was a heroin addict.
Not anymore. That was last week.
Yeah, exactly.
You were actually
Exactly. I got
That was
7
last
days
week.
to buy
This is a new week. This is a new week.
Bomb under my belt, you know.
This is a new week, a new Little Pete.
Yeah, so my mother stuck with me through some bad times, man. You know.
By the way, your mom's adorable. I seen your Instagram videos. I love how everyone in your family is called Mama Pete, Papa Pete, Brother
Mama,
Pete,
Mama,
Sister Pete.
Yeah.
Everyone's named Pete in the family.
Bro,
We
what
got
happened-
Sister Pete.
The origin of Lil Pete. There's like how many Pete's are there?
There was like
12.
12 Pete's.
There's
in the
12
crew, man.
Pete's. There's
There's
Junkyard
Big Pete. There's Little Pete. There's Junk Ball Pete. There's Gay Pete. There's
Gay Pete? Where's Gay
Yeah.
Pete?
Gay Pete is jacked, bro. You don't want to mess with this. Yo, one time, like these guys were actually about to jump me outside of the gym. Gay Pete came to my rescue. He was like, "None of you are going to lay a finger on Little Pete. Otherwise, you'll have to answer to me." And the kid of the crew goes, "Yo, you need to watch your back." He goes, "No, actually, it's you who should watch your back because I'll rip your pants off and fuck your asshole.
Jesus Christ.
Ew.
And I'll send you home with your
That's
asshole."
gay.
That's,
He's kind of
That's a-
gay. I never said that to another man. Whose name is on the house? Is your name on the house or is your mom's name on the
it's
house?
definitely a Pete. It's definitely a Pete on the house. Whether Mama Pete or
I can't answer that kind of question on a
Oh,
phone.
come
You know what
on.
I'm saying? That's
All
like
right.
personal. Yeah, that's like
All
personal.
right, I get it. My
Yeah.
mom's my roommate too. I get it.
yeah.
Pete's mom used to pay for his toupee as well in the early days.
But-
That's fantastic. Oh, you have to make payments on that thing?
Up until this year, then we started going half on it, and then I kind of just the last few months I just been paying the whole thing.
Wait, how much is a toupee? You're making all these payments.
By the way, Tookie, give him credit. I assume that's real hair. I never would have guessed.
Because you're an idiot.
Some woman scalped herself so that I could not walk around like a bald motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the hair was $500 a month, but recently they upgraded it to $700 a month.
Wait. And if you don't pay, someone is going to come to your door and rip it off your head? I don't know.
No. If you don't
Can you just buy one?
If you don't go every week, the glue is going to start to get all sticky and trust me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll go back there and pay them to do it again.
I understand. I have a patch right here where I need a little toupee. You see that? Some of my hair is falling out. I didn't know it was that expensive, though. It might look
I didn't realize it was that expensive at all. I just assumed you just buy a toupee.
Show them. Look at this.
$700 a month.
Quality. You pay for quality.
Okay, yeah, from the back, but I mean, from the front, it looks like someone just drew a line across your forehead. Roey, you rule. I like you. I'm a big fan. Tookie's a big fan. By the way, I wanted to say, Lil Pete, you are very generous with your drugs. I know when you went on Roey's show, you had brought drugs to share. And but drugs aren't drugs the reason you were also in a coma?
Okay.
You got to tell them the coma story. Too.
I know everything.
How do you know all this? All right.
I'm a big Roey and Wood, that big leg guy's fan. I don't know. I forgot his name. Chris, Roey and Chris. What is your show called again? Roey and Chris.
It's called Roey and Chris versus Evil. Yeah, yes. Chris had to move back to Ohio, so me and Pete are probably gonna pick up where me and Chris left off.
Yeah. Okay, so in answer to your question, yes, I was in a coma. I survived 2 drug overdoses 10 days apart back in 2017.
That's fantastic.
10 days apart?
Yeah.
So you had 1 near-death experience. You're like, let's give it a week. We'll give it a week.
Exactly. No, but the second drug overdose left me in a coma for 10 days fighting for my life. And after that, I never did opiates or heroin again. Okay. And I was basically clean for the majority of the next 5
Bragger.
years. Okay.
Hey, real quick. Do you guys have a microphone? Because you're getting picked up like.
Oh, gee, yo.
I'm sorry to kill the show, but they're hard to understand at.
Oh, yo, wait, yeah, Pete. Let me try to figure this out. Pete, you just lean in.
All right, I will lean in.
Lean in. Do the rock away. Lean in.
Sorry, everybody.
So, but when the drugs that he's talking about with Roey's show, I brought some Adderalls, which I occasionally
Adderalls. It'll happen. You got to party.
I
Multiple
don't
Adderalls.
do dope or opiates or any of that hard shit anymore. I basically stick to drinking.
That was last week, dude. That was last week. You gotta get it together, man. You got to pay off that toupee. $500 a month.
$700 now.
A month? That's like,
but it's all inclusive. I can
moved up.
turn into a fucking mohawk now. You know what I'm saying?
I think
no, I don't. I still don't understand where you pay $700 a month.
A month?
I could be rolling in a fucking Lamborghini or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Why not just go bald?
A high-end Mercedes.
Why not just shave your whole head bald? You look pretty badass as a bald dude.
Yeah, if I was bald, I'd be like the nastiest.
That would be hilarious if he actually shaved the toupee. If he shaved the toupee.
Yeah. I would be just slapping people for no reason. I wouldn't give a fuck about life anymore. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Ray, shut up and let Lil Pete tell his coma story.
Okay, I will shut up.
All right. I've told the story many times, so I'm sure you guys already know. But I was in Florida at the time. Okay, I got off a plane. I told my boy to go get me 4 oxys. All right. He did. They were cut with fentanyl. And I remember I sniffed 4 of them. I always used to do 4 oxys at once. I used to do 4 30-milligram blues at once.
Fuck yeah.
It was always fun, you know? So I was in the bathroom in a Chick-fil-A. Okay. I sniffed all 4 of them. And I remember.
Ew. Wait, where? Where did you sniff it off of?
A dollar bill. I would break it up in a dollar bill, and then I would sniff it with another dollar bill.
Oh, okay. Put me into the toilet. Okay.
Yeah. So, So it burned like crazy, and I remember
It'll happen.
Yeah, I'm like, it never burns like this, you know. It never ever burns like this. And I went to a gas station to buy cigarettes, and I seized out in the gas station while I was buying cigarettes. I actually fell so hard there was actually a hole in my toupee. Okay.
How much you had to pay for that?
Swear to God, no bullshit.
That's when it went up to 700.
Yeah,
it was 500 before
no
that.
bullshit. And I was actually very lucky, man, because there was a ambulance filling up gas at the gas station when I went down. And they took me to the hospital. They took me to Palm Beach Gardens. I was on life support within maybe like 15 minutes. My lungs collapsed. Okay. I choked on my own vomit. I caught a very deadly form of pneumonia called Klebsiella. The survival rate, look it up. The survival rate is like next to nothing on this. Okay. So there's a team of doctors working on me right now.
And your toupee. Was anyone sticking out the toupee?
Because I was having seizures. So the toupee is now downstairs in a locker.
Oh, no.
They put it in a locker?
Clear.
They locked it.
Glued to my wallet and my drug money.
Clear.
Okay.
We have to save this man's toupee.
Okay.
What about his life? We got to worry about this toupee. It's a hell of a toupee.
This is scary. This is a very scary
It's very
story.
scary.
No, but tell them what you said when you woke up bald.
Oh, when I
When
woke
you
up,
woke up bald.
you know,
That's the worst part of the story so far.
Are you okay? I'm like, yo, where's my fucking toupee? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, somebody go get me my fucking toupee right now. You know what I'm saying? So like they bring it up. It's in a plastic bag. The glue is all over my money, my wallet. I literally took the thing. I slapped it on my head sideways. I literally like the thing is to the side, like kind of like when you wear the sideways hats, you know?
It's
And
fantastic.
yeah. And I was very sick when I got up from the coma because I had this terrible lung infection. Okay. And I remember the doctor came in the room and he said to me, he was like, son, I've been doing medicine for 30 years. I've never seen anybody survive what you just did. He goes, you're the exception to the rule. Okay. I got my stuff. I got out of the hospital. We went back to the hotel. We go back to New York, me, my mother, her boyfriend. Okay. And a month later, my lung gets infected again. Now I'm getting rushed to the hospital again, this time for a life-saving surgery where they had to cut into my lung and drain the infected blood out because some of the pneumonia had still been stuck in there.
Jesus.
Okay? Yeah. So now I'm clean about a month, but now I need the morphine drip because this surgery was so fucking painful.
You got to, dude. You got to. I'm on your side with this. I'm on your side.
No, that's what I said to the doctor. I said, listen, he goes, you just got off drugs. I'm like, dog, I got a fucking tube in me, motherfucker. Okay. I'm fucking pissing blood. I'm shitting blood. Like, give me the fucking drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to see me make it through this? Give me the fucking morphine. You know?
By the way, you sound much better now that you came closer to whatever you're using. So,
Yeah.
Roey, don't go crazy, Roey. I like you. Come hang out.
Roey's a good guy.
And it was actually, I was at Lutheran Hospital when this surgery took place. It was actually there that I decided, like, I was like, I'm not going to do drugs or sell drugs or any of that stuff, you know, anymore, you know? And that was when I really started to begin like my recovery period.
Well, certain drugs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're still doing other ones.
Only the hard stuff.
Occasionally.
Only the hard stuff. You got to party, dude.
On a special
Yeah,
occasion, pop an
occasionally.
Adderall, man.
Yeah, like an
Starting-
Adderall.
Yes.
Exactly.
Pop
you know?
an Adderall. It's
I
2025.
have a drink here and there, but as far as like hard shit, like fucking dope or meth or anything, I stay the fuck away, you know?
By
What
the
do you
way,
got to say, dope?
What happened?
No, I was talking to this dope over here.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yes.
I'm going to read a couple super chats. Some people interact. I'm going to put in a few interactions. Teal Hank, who's a good egg, gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Teal Hank. He's a good guy. Nick in Fort Wayne with the super sticker. Thank you, Nick in Fort Wayne, who's a good egg.
People give Ray money because they feel bad for him.
They feel bad for me. I got to get a toupee, dude. I got to get a toupee.
You can't
Pete.
afford a toupee. That's your rent.
Pete, this show won't help you because Ray's a slow adult who uses the KB model and hides his videos so nobody can see them because that is brilliant. No, this will stay up. This will stay up. This will stay up on YouTube. So
Ray knows Tookie brings the numbers.
the Tookie does
And
bring
Little
the
Pete.
number. And Little Pete.
brings the numbers.
Little Pete brings the numbers. That Kelly Riddle, bring on Andrew Dice Ray. He's got a puppet of me. We're cool with Tookie right now. Maybe down the road.
You don't want him?
Sure, you could bring him on.
He's
It's
on
up
the
to you,
floor.
Tookie.
I always
He's
keep him on the floor. I kick him.
When,
Kick him.
whenever I'm around, you keep Andrew Dice Ray around. I appreciate that. Why did Tookie come on? Because he needed the money. Hey, why did Tookie come on? Because he needed the money. Teal Hank, why don't you do guys have freckles? They slide off. Boom. I stole this joke from Freddie Prince.
These Dagos.
They're doing Dago jokes. I'm a Dago too, dude.
He's saying
you could-
Dago.
There we
Dago.
go. There's a
There
puppet
we
of
go.
me.
Pick up
Does
a
that look
pen.
like me? What do you think?
It looks just like me.
That's me.
Man. Damn, they really gave you the ball sack chin, huh?
Hold on.
Yeah, look, I got a cleft chin, man. What do you want me to do with the cleft chin?
For the most part.
Let me turn the lights down a little bit. No, I'm Ray. Yeah, this is Ray. Give me money.
Oh, Jesus.
Shut up, Ray. Keep
So how'd
reading
you-
the money. Read the money, Ray. Read the money.
I'll read all right, I'll read some more super chats. Kiki Loco, why did Little Pete post his StreamYard link and Spurgtopia? He did
Oh,
not.
no.
I see the punks coming in,
Oh, no.
and
Get out of here, you punks. Get out of here.
I'm getting him out as he's doing this. I gotta deal with
Oh, is that what you're distracted with?
yes, I have fucking punks coming in here. Sicilians respond by Newports. It's a fact. They're saying we're kind of black, which is fine. I'll take it. That explains the size of my penis. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey.
Lil Pete, you said you're half Irish. What's the other half?
Italian.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, are you Sicilian?
I'm Sicilian, yeah. The Irish and half Italian. The Italian side is Sicilian.
Why
You're a
do
quarter
we
Italian and a quarter black.
yeah, why do we care about that? Like my grandparents are from
Ray,
Naples.
shut up.
Because we just do. It's gotta be Sicilian or nothing.
Everyone cares about race and sexuality. What are you, crazy?
How much does Ray's hair system wig cost to maintain each month? Mine? I'm
No,
stuck
I
with
think-
this
I think
dumb
they're
hair.
calling My hair. I think they're calling my hair a wig.
Oh, Roey's hair.
His hair is
This is all
fantastic.
volumizing spray, bro. Talk
Look
to
at
more
that.
women. I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Fantastic. He has fantastic hair.
How did you guys meet each other? Tell me the story. How
Fate? Do you believe in fate?
Plenty of fish.
plenty of fish. Grinder. We met on Grinder.
We had a mutual friend. I actually took my first comedy class with him.
Wait,
okay?
what? No, you didn't.
Brian Elias.
Oh, Brian.
And yeah, Brian had texted me saying,
Yeah, man.
It's funny because this guy, Brian, right? Anytime I ever text him, he never answers. But if I go on Instagram, he's right there watching my fucking story every time.
Bastard.
Brian
He's a
actually
son of a bitch, dude. Brian Ellis, that's what he does to me too, dude. He's the worst.
He's doing a show at the Stand. He wants to know if he can book you.
No, yeah, no. What it was, I found Lil Pete the same as anybody. You know, I just saw his Instagram clips and I was like, this man is clearly a superstar.
Yeah,
This man is clearly the funniest man on the planet. It's insane that not everybody knows Lil Pete. He's fucking hilarious.
Agreed.
And you know, and I just was throwing this show, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have Pete. I gotta have Pete on the show.
You're very
And-
smart.
And frankly, like a lot of comics were really angry about it because a lot of comics are haters. A lot of comics don't
Like
think that
Ray.
sauce. A lot of comics- Listen, you think that Lil Pete doesn't have the sauce, then you watch him light up. You watch him light up. He's so likable. He's so likable that
Agreed.
like it's insane. Like, yo, he's got this one bit where he's like, yo, a lot of people want to know, is Lil Pete a Democrat or a Republican? And then he points at his
I'm a member of the Whig Party.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Millard
that guy
Fillmore,
got it.
motherfuckers. Millard Fillmore. You act like you don't know Zachary Taylor. You act
Oh,
like
you know about Zach Taylor?
Who's that fella?
That's the actual.
he was in the Whig Party. The Whig Party was.
I thought it was another.
You don't know about
comedian.
John Quincy Adams? You don't know John Quincy? You don't know James Madison around here? You act like you don't know Thomas Jefferson? James Madison? James Monroe? Whig Party, motherfucker. Whig Party.
Favorite president?
Whig Party.
No, I don't like favorite president.
That's a Whig Party was like the big party
In the 1800s or 1700s.
1700s. Yes. George Watson was part of the Whig Party. Hence they
my
were Whigs.
wiggers.
My Wiggers.
That's what he said.
James Madison, motherfucker. You don't know?
Yeah, what race are you, Tookie?
I am a puppet.
He's from Greenland.
I see him in real life. He's a Dago too. He's a sweaty Dago. Either that or Armenian, something like that. He's a hairy son of a bitch. He's
Guys,
got more.
we're all greasy Italians on this side of the internet. Lil Pete, have you heard of the Dabbleverse?
No, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Okay, it's a whole community that shits on Ray. But did you also know that Ray runs his own show somewhere in New York? Where do you can you get Lil Pete on your show, Ray?
Yeah, I'll get him spots on my shows in New York. I could do that. Yes.
Yeah, bro, absolutely. You let me know when I'll be there.
Can
And
you do?
I will tear the roof off that motherfucker, man.
Tear the
Hell yeah. No, but Ray, no, seriously, you can get Lil Pete on a show or two, right?
Yeah, I'll be able to do that. Yeah,
Yay!
I'll be able to do that.
I'm his new agent. Move over, Rory. Roey.
Move over, Roey.
No, I am a possessive Jew, and you will not
he's
take
very
this away
possessive.
from me.
No, I completely understand. I admire you for seeing Little Pete's talents. I saw his talents immediately. Then all these other retards started talking about Little Pete, like Ray, and I've seen even Carl and Blind Mike covered Lil Pete on Who Are These Socials, and that is a big audience.
Oh, yo!
That's fantastic.
No, not. It's some guy is on gas.
Yes. No.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he's not on gas. He's not on
No.
gas digital. No.
Blind Mike.
Oh well, Blind
No,
Mike,
it's a different.
maybe he used
No,
to.
other people. No.
Oh no,
That's what
Is that
people
not
in the
same guy?
Dabbleverse don't know. There's two different Blind Mike. Blind Mike's at Gas
There's only
Digital
two?
as a little. Yeah, he's 5'2", and he weighs like 105 pounds. He actually is blind. Then there's another Blind Mike who's on a WATP show. It's two different Blind Mics.
There's too many of those guys.
Yeah, too many Blind Mike. How come everyone
They're
who's
all
blind
faking.
is named? But no, Blind Mike at Gas Digital actually is blind.
Yeah, but the other Blind Mike's faking. We
Yeah,
all know
the other
he does
Blind
it for
Mike
Super
is-
Chat.
Did he take the name Blind Mike because of the other Blind Mike at Gas Digital?
Yeah, he stole his identity.
He stole his identity. But Blind Mike at Gas Digital, I know. I don't know the other Blind Mike.
What
but I
about
do-
Barstool Blind Mike?
I don't know. There's one at Barstool too.
Yes.
He just did
Jeez.
Barstool recently. I shot a music video with them.
You did a music. Wait a minute. What kind of music do you do?
I'll show
They
you-
had him rap.
Yeah,
We
I'll-
bring the boom.
We bring the boo.
We bring the boom to you.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Heavyweight fight. Laugh so hard, got him crying all night. Might give my hand.
As Lil Pete's representative, I say that the end project of Lil Pete is a John Wick style movie starring Lil Pete called Lil Pete Don't Give a Fuck.
Yeah.
Little
That's
Pete don't
fantastic.
give a fuck.
And if we make that movie happen, you guys can both be in it. As early on adapted to Lil Pete. We're making a Lil Pete movie. It's gonna happen. This train is not stopping until Lil Pete is on the big screen.
The train is not stopping, but the last time that we were doing a right side of history, which was my birthday show back in March, okay?
Come on,
There
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Come on,
So-
Ray. I thought you were gonna
Happy birthday, Lil Pete.
shut up, Ray.
So
Shut up.
my videos, right? One of my videos, right? One of my dirtier videos must have came
The
across
dirtier videos. Come on.
the get more Coke video. Must have
To
come
get
across-
more Coke video, that'll happen.
Yeah,
You got strippers and Coke, so it's gonna happen, dude.
gonna
You
happen,
can-
exactly.
a
So,
rap song's gonna happen if you got like
comes across-
Coke and strippers. You're gonna do a rap
it
song.
comes across this group of high school kids, right?
What?
Oh.
No, all right.
Oh, Ray knows all about
yeah.
this.
Kids were
Yeah, all
calling
right,
me.
stop. All right, yeah, you're gonna get my channel canceled. I
These
don't need.
kids were calling me on Instagram for like a week. I'm not answering the phone. Then they start sending me videos. It's all of them in somebody's room, like, "Yo, Little Pete, don't give a fuck." Hoo, 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 hoo. You know what I'm saying?
That's fantastic.
That shit was
Ray,
funny.
you're very drunk tonight, huh?
No, I've
Oh,
had 2 beers.
You're loaded.
Yeah, 2 beers. I'm not drunk. When in coma, Did hospital take rug off? Did the hospital take your rug off, or you don't? You're in a coma, so you don't know.
They were the one. Yeah, they had to put.
They did
on my head because I was.
Oh, because they got to put like EEG shit and stuff on your head.
Yeah, correct.
So they took. How tough was that? Is that where they raised up like the price of your toupee?
But I'll tell you what, when I got the bill from the hospital, they charged me extra for having to take the toupee off.
bastards.
Son of a bitch.
You know?
That's a part of you.
My insurance paid for this, but I'm telling you, I was in the ICU for 2 weeks. The first week, the bill was $1 million.
What?
The bill was $1 million. The second week was $500,000.
Oh, discount.
Yeah.
Got
What a
50%
discount.
off.
And that when you need the hospital, they start, bro. The oxygen in the ambulance is like
It's disgusting.
It's like $120. It's crazy.
It's disgusting. Do you have insurance on your toupee?
No, I don't have insurance on the toupee.
Can you get that?
I don't think they do that.
But you have health insurance.
I do have.
So your health insurance kicked in, and
Yes. However, this happened in Florida. My health insurance is New York health insurance.
Florida.
So it's a big thing.
flow.
Back and forth for 6 months. You know?
Right.
Are you still paying the bills?
No, the health insurance did cover
Oh,
it. They
the
did.
whole $1.5 million.
The whole $1.5 million.
Oh, thank God. What insurance company? That sounds like a great insurance
At the
company.
time I had Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Fantastic.
They
They
paid
both
it.
came together, Blue Cross and a Blue Shield.
They were like, we'll pay it. We'll never insure you again. You
Ray
know?
has Chuck E. Cheese.
That's what I have.
Covered. He's covered if he gets hurt at a Chuck E. Cheese.
That's it.
Other
That's-
than that,
I'm shit out of luck.
Screwed. He pays $350 a month for it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But no more opiates.
No.
But what about
Anthony, it's
Anthony Yates? What are Anthony?
Get it?
No, I don't
No
get Anthony.
opiates. But how about Anthony?
Opie and Anthony,
Opie
yeah.
and Anthony. Hacka hacka.
Opie and Anthony like fight with each other all the time.
Over Ray.
I don't know if
They both want to claim Ray as their own. Much
you,
like
are
you.
a fan of Opie and Anthony, Pete? You know who they are.
No, who is it?
Oh, really? Not even them?
Wow.
Opie and Anthony? I have no idea who the fuck that is.
What about Howard
He's
Stern?
too busy partying. He's too busy partying. He's
Wait,
got
how old are
hookers.
you?
What you got?
How old are you?
41.
Oh yeah, you're like the same age as Tookie. Where did you grew up in New York or Staten Island?
New
What
York.
Gindaloon
New York.
area of the map?
Bay Ridge. Bay Ridge.
Bay Ridge. That's where Tookie's family is. Oh, shit.
You might be related.
Possibly.
You could be related.
Possibly.
You know what? It could be because Tookie also does not give a fuck.
I can tell.
By the way, Tookie used to give a fuck, and then he started watching Little Pete, and Tookie's like, I don't give a fuck.
No,
if Little
Ray-
Pete doesn't give a fuck.
It's very catchy. Little Pete don't give a fuck.
Fuck. Fantastic. Ray, did you know Lil Pete can't even order Chinese food without getting his dick hard?
Get out of here. Stop it.
Fantastic.
Little Pete is.
You hear the girl's voice saying like, "Oh, you want a book of fried rice?" It's like my dick starts throbbing, man.
What are you doing when you order Chinese food?
Yeah, because I constantly go to Asian hookers and rub and tugs.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh yeah, you know.
Fantastic.
Did you do one today?
No, I haven't done one in a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks?
The last time I was like maybe 3 weeks ago.
You want content? You should take Ray DeVito to a rub and tug and see if Ray can close the deal.
I'm not. I don't want to do a rub and
I'm
tug.
telling you. Look
I
at him.
don't
Look at him.
wanna
He's
do-
already blushing.
I don't want to do a rub and tug. I'm
We
fine.
gotta
When I
send
was
Ray.
at the rub and tug because they make you shower before they have sex with you.
They do?
Yeah, they make you shower. So the girl starts doing the shower on my toupee. I'm like, toupee.
Oh, toupee,
Oh,
go away.
you can't.
Oh, toupee.
Toupee go away.
How much toupee?
Ray, free shower, Ray.
Yeah.
Free shower.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you.
How much you pay?
How much is it to get a rub and tug?
Well, I don't do rub and tugs actually. I just do the straight up full service.
What's a full service? What are we looking at?
Fucking you, child.
Yeah, but
$20, but I'll give him
$220? That's not bad.
No, and I'll give him $300, which is an
Hey.
all inclusive tip, and that's basically a no holds barred tip, meaning like
No holds barred, like the Hulk Hogan movie. No holds barred.
you're getting the full
Hulkamania.
you're getting the full girlfriend experience.
What is the girlfriend experience?
That means like
They don't call you back.
You could kiss them, you could eat them out, you could do all that.
Oh, wait, what are you doing? You're paying for this?
You eat them out?
I fuck everybody like they're my girlfriend. That's the only way I get down. It could be
There you go.
It could be a one-night stand. I will fuck you like you're my wife on our wedding night. That's just who I am. You know,
That's it. That's Little Pete. That's Little
and
Pete.
it's funny because the hardest thing to do is to get them to kiss you. Like they'll eat your ass out.
No
But if
shit.
you go to kiss them, they're like, no kiss. Like I actually have to really like, no, give me a kiss, give me a kiss.
Oh, no.
By
All
like,
these poor Asians.
by like the fifth one, they finally just cave and they give me a kiss.
All
They give you a
these women.
kiss.
Give me
Where
a
are
kiss.
these? Where can Tookie save
That's
these
the
women?
best way to end the fight with your girlfriend in 2 seconds. Give me a kiss.
You know what's funny is Ray said 220 is a pretty good deal for all this.
It is.
That's what I didn't
How much are
know.
you
I've
paying
never
for this,
got.
Ray.
I've never gotten that. I didn't realize it was not that expensive.
So do you like last with these Asian chicks?
I'll tell you what, man. Okay, I usually don't even bust a nut when I'm there. Okay,
What?
Fuck.
I usually
Jesus Christ.
end up jerking off when I go home. Okay, and I prefer
Okay.
it like that because, yo, let me tell you something.
You're
During the 5-year dry spell,
Ray, your friends are sick.
when I was mainly sober, during the 5-year dry spell, when I was mainly sober and I didn't get laid, I got so used to jerking myself off that now I actually have a difficulty coming in the presence of another person. Okay.
Oh no.
I like to go have sex so that I have something to jerk off to when I go home. That's like the best part of it for me. So I'll do what I got to do there. And the girl will be like, trying to get me to come. And I'm like, no, don't even worry about it. I'm going to jerk off when I go home. I'm going to jerk off to you when I go home.
Saving it for later, baby.
Yeah, because I really like to come in the privacy of my own house where I can take a shower and go to bed. You bust a nut in one of those spots, you're like laid out on the bed. You're like, oh man, I got to get the fuck out of here. You got to get dressed. You got to drive home. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. But isn't that the reason why you went there in the first place, though?
No, I like to go there so I could get something new to jerk off to when I go home. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's
Have you
nothing
ever?
jerking off to a fresh, filthy memory? There's nothing like it, man.
Okay. What do you got to say, Tookie?
Have you ever had like a real relationship with a girl that you didn't pay for that you loved?
I've never been in love with anybody.
Yay! Oh, I
can all-
envy you. I
we-
envy you, little
But I
Pete.
will say the one that recently ghosted me, I did like her a lot. I did like her a lot.
Well, yeah, she stole your watch. Of course, she ghosted you.
She
But
took
don't
your
worry
Rolex.
about that. I
Yeah,
ghost
so
Ray
she
all the
stole
time.
my watch in July, but she ghosts me a year later in April.
That's when that's
just
your
be
Ric
crazy.
Flair story. Where he
That's
goes, what happened to my Rolex? And they're like, you don't remember? You took it off, and you're like, fuck this shit. I'll buy another one. And you just threw it at someone.
Another one. I just bought another one this week.
Damn, you got Rolexes all over the place.
I'm not a Rolex, it's a Movado.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maury's wigs. They always stay on. Maury's wigs.
Joe
If you
Pesci.
need a wig, go to Maury's.
Go to
Wig.
Maury.
Little Pete's the modern day version of Joe Pesci.
Tookie's sober, but not clean.
Yes. I've never been washed, ever.
How much do you see this Mook's Jersey Shore audition? Talking about me? I never auditioned for Jersey
No, they're
Shore.
talking about that mook down there.
I know. I get it.
Did you try out for Jersey Shore? Were you
The Lil Pete brand is much larger than Jersey Shore.
I did not try out for
It's
Jersey
there.
Shore.
He's far above that.
did you go down to the Jersey Shore and hang out down
We
there?
used to party down there all the time in the summer.
Yes. Casino
Back in the
Pier.
day. Back in the day.
Fantastic. Tookie too.
Fix and shit kid. The thought of an open casket and bald head kept that man alive. He was saved by Italian vanity. Amazing.
True.
All right, that's a
It's true.
super chat of the night. So
Yeah, no, he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. That was the first thing I said. I was like, anybody who was worried about me, I would have never died bald. That's what I said.
yeah, I'm never dying bald. Never die bald. That's a new name of this episode. Never die bald.
The ghost of Little Pete wears a fucking big
Never die bald. Who are the two Q-tip heads? I don't know if they're talking about. I guess they're talking about you guys, but they're good guys. This is Roey, and this is Little Pete, man. Ryan A. They're
Yes.
good guys.
And you'll be seeing us on Bad Friends pretty soon.
Bad Friends.
Bad friend. Is that your podcast that you guys do?
No, we're going out to LA to do Bad Friends in 3 weeks.
Okay. What's Bad Friends?
It's a podcast on the West Coast.
Okay.
Do
on the
you
West Coast.
Are you going to start your own podcast, Lil Pete?
I would like to do that in the future, but we haven't started to plan anything out just yet. But
You should.
You should. You be a superstar.
Way more popular than Ray DeVito. I'll tell you
Way
that.
more popular. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
you'll be my first guest on mine when I finally get it rolling, man. You
I've
know?
already started promoting you.
Let me tell you, we've done a few podcasts. This one has been the most fun that we've done.
There you go. How about that? Yeah.
Now it's usually me making everybody else laugh. You guys got me laughing.
Yeah, well, try doing it without Tookie.
Fucking fun right
Yeah. I stink without Tookie. Tukie's my rug on my head. He's my toupee.
I want Tookie to come to the strip club with me. He could hook up with the strippers and I can jerk off.
Yeah.
on Tookie, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll leave a little right on
Oh,
Tookie
you're
and Little
okay.
Pete.
green fur. You know what I'm saying? And I'll make the stripper lick it off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're disgusting.
Great. Tookie and Little Pete at a strip club. I'm in. I'm going.
Little Pete's been trying to drag me into the strip club for months, and I've been too scared. I've been
Don't do it.
Just do it.
It's just to blow all your
I
money.
don't want to watch Lil Pete jerk off.
No, he does it at home. He doesn't do it there. You're acting like he's going to do it there.
I do it there. I just don't bust a nut.
Oh, you do it there? I thought you just said you did it at home. Now you're doing it there.
I jerk off in there, but I don't bust a nut in there. That is when I actually get
Oh.
That wouldn't be very
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
Wait, you just jerk it
No.
in there, but you don't finish.
Exactly. And no, we're
To
gonna
just
do
what? Plump up?
a lot more than
Yeah.
me jerking in there. Trust me. Nobody get dirtier than me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Has a woman?
I channel my inner Pete Diddy when I head up the fucking strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Your
no,
little
I don't
Pete
think
Diddy.
that's good.
Don't say that. You bring baby oil, 100
No.
things of baby
No,
oil. You're like,
This guy got me wanting to try baby oil now. You know what I'm saying? This guy got me wanting to fucking see what all this baby oil fuss is about.
he bought it all. You can't get it anymore.
I know,
It's
I know.
done.
The day
They
they
quit.
arrested Lil Pete, the day they arrested Diddy was a really dark day for Pete.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Pete
Is it really?
He looks up to P Diddy a lot.
The guy made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
He really looks up to P Diddy a lot, like a
Yeah.
lot. Like that's like his hero.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to party with P Diddy?
No, thank God, because he would probably shake my hand, slip me a roofie, and then he's going right for my ass. And the funny thing is, I would still want to hang out with the guy.
Of course. And didn't you once think that 50 Cent partied with you on New Year's or something like that? Like you partied with 50
I
Cent?
woke up from the coma. When I woke up from the coma,
Roey, get in the scene. Get in the picture
up,
with the
Ray.
guy.
50 Cent's house for Halloween. I'm on the phone with my boy, and I'm telling him, bro, we got to get costumes. We got invited to 50 Cent's Halloween party. He's like, bro, shut the fuck up. You didn't get invited nowhere. He's like, you didn't even get invited to your mother's house for Halloween last year. You're so fucked up on drugs. He's like, listen, bro, you're my boy. I love you. Get some rest. I'm glad you're okay. We got to have a serious talk tomorrow. I'm like, all right, no doubt. Then I'm like, yo, Pete, wait. Should I at least text 50 and tell him that we're not coming to his Halloween party?
Mhm,
You know?
mhm. It's fantastic.
You
We
got to
got-
text him and let him know.
We got to get you at Hackamania in Vegas next year, Lil Pete. Ray's not invited, but
I'm not
we want you
invited.
two
It's
guys.
all you. You got
Mania.
Hackamania. Oh, it's a fantastic event that we just came back from. It's a festival, I guess, of sorts of podcasts that just shit all over each other. It's fantastic, and we had a wonderful time.
Where was that in Vegas?
The Plaza, the beautiful Plaza Hotel and Casino.
Oh wow, you've been
Well,
out to Vegas, haven't you?
Not so beautiful hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas, yeah. Miami and Vegas were like my two go-to vacations.
Miami and Vegas. Oh, you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
You'll get some standing ovations. I got 3 standing ovations.
In
You know,
Vegas?
Tookie started those, right?
Yeah, yes, I know. Tookie started my standing ovations. A puppet started my standing ovations. I'll
Yes.
take it.
It's the wig party and had nothing to do with the wigs they wore on their head, Ray. But you knew that.
Yeah, yes, I know. Flimsy Greenberg, who's a good egg. It's a wig party. Had nothing to do with the wigs so they wore on their head. But Ray, you knew that, yeah.
This guy out of here, whoever this guy is.
Flimsy Greensburg's a good egg.
Call him a
Fucking
Momo.
guy out of here, bro.
You called him a Momo? No, Flimsy Greenberg's a good guy.
He's a Momo.
He's a Momo. Sorry, Flimsy, you're a Momo. What's a Momo?
A homosexual man who fucks
Oh,
another
okay.
man
Yo,
in the
Momo,
ass
not
or
a
mouth.
homo. I said a Momo.
What's
Oh.
I
a
don't even
Momo?
know what that means. It's like a moron or some shit.
Okay.
Oh.
It's or some yeah.
Oh, see, Tookie was talking about someone who
No, I'm just
uses his
joking,
dick
bro. I'm just joking,
in the ass or mouth of another man.
Who doesn't though, Tookie? Come on. We're
It's fantastic.
Bo Bearden. Pete, what's your favorite Shuli Iger stand-up bit? Do you know who Shuli is? You don't know who the guy is.
Well, who do you know, Pete? Who are you a fan of?
Stand-up comedians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Andrew Schultz. I love Chris Stefano.
He went to high school with Chris Stefano.
College.
College.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I love Kevin Hart. I love Bert Kreischer.
What about Chad Zumach?
Do not know who that is.
Nah, no one does. Love you, Chad.
Those are basically some of my favorites. You know.
There you go.
Fantastic. Ray,
Rizzler. What?
all those people ignore Ray. All those people ignore Ray's texts and calls. Every one of those people that you listen.
Who did you say? Yeah, they all. Yes.
Bert Kreischer.
I don't know Bert. Oh, I do
Who's
have
the other
Bert's
one?
number, but no, I never text Bert
Who are
Kreischer.
you, Chad?
Yeah, I know. No, I will never text him. Why would I text him?
Text him
Rizzler,
right now.
no, I'm not going to. Rizzler grew up quick. Little Pete has alligator arms. Oh, he's saying you look like the Rizzler if you grew up.
Rizzler?
You don't
He's
know about
been-
the Rizzler?
Who's the Rizzler?
He's like
He-
the most famous 7-year-old Italian boy in the country.
7-year-old. You should know 7-year-olds. That's he does like the boom. He does like
I do have alligator arms. He had like the T-Rex arms. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit, your arms are huge.
yeah. I think you're jacked, little Pete. Little Pete's jacked.
Yes.
Yo, show them the back, bro.
I am.
Show them the back.
I am jacked, motherfucker. Look.
Yo,
We
show-
should have a push-up contest with him. Holy crap. Holy shit, I take everything back.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Come
don't
and
be
get
Tookie
some.
up.
Come and get some.
In this shit, son.
Oh, don't be Tookie up. Wait a minute. What are those tattoos?
Damn.
What's that tattoo? I know the one is
This is
Carnage.
Carnage, and this is Mike
Kinda.
Myers from the Halloween remake.
Oh, that's Cardiff Electric.
People were asking me like, "Yo, why you get a tattoo of Mike Myers?" I'm like, "Yo, Mike Myers is fucking gangster, dog.
You crazy as fuck. That's
You
right.
crazy as fuck. You don't give a fuck, dude.
As fast as you run, Mike Myers will walk and catch you.
Mhm,
You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? Like, you're not gangster.
That's why I got the tattoo. He can walk and catch you, dude. He'll walk and catch you. I can't mess with that logic. He's correct.
I don't even think Rocky Balboa could go the distance with that dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
You have a very clean looking belly button, may Tookie say.
Yeah.
I shaved everything today.
You gotta
Fantastic.
shave
Oh,
it
just
off.
for the show? We're honored. You shaved just for the show? You knew you were going to take your shirt off?
Since you're only half a person.
This is Lady KB. She's my moderator. So she's in charge of people saying she gets rid of people that are
She's
being
a
jerks.
cunt. What a cunt.
Half
Pete, they should giving you half price for the hospital care since you're only half a person. Oh, she's saying you're short.
No, I got that. Look,
Yeah.
tell them to call up fucking Blue Cross Blue Shield and speak on my behalf. Okay,
Mhm.
There
I'm
you
trying to
go.
get her to
$5 with
I'm
their
get
$5.
I'm trying to get her to knock down some medical bills of myself.
Yes, she's on.
What happened? You need like a fur transplant? Shocking.
No, I was constipated.
A dumb Jimmy for profit. I've made zero money off of Lil Pete. Actually,
Yeah,
This-
fuck you,
Yeah, get out of here, Diablo sandwich. Shocking
Get
that
outta
you splitting
here.
a dumb
This
guinea
is a
for.
passion project.
Yeah, it's a passion project, man. Come on, man.
Roey's only half Jewish.
Nah, I'm full on, man.
Shut up, Roey. Shut up.
Ray will only be not in the movie if his character is gay. Oh, be in the movie. Oh, I played a gay dude in a movie, a Bollywood movie, which they cut me out of.
Hollywood
What?
movie?
I
Yes.
thought you were like a cab driver. Why are you creating this whole backstory to a
No,
character?
I
that
was
in
gay.
one
I was
scene?
gay too.
What?
Yeah,
Weren't
I
you
was
like
gay.
in the background of one shot?
Yes, yes, yes.
Why would
That's
they
all
have
they
a-
made in the movie. But I was gay in the movie because they wanted to show how crazy New York is. So Indian people thought I would be a cab driver, and they like was gay.
What was your line?
It's fucking.
Hey,
I
any
don't
of you
remember.
ragheads want to need a ride?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yes, yeah,
We got
that's
to
what I
say,
said.
Hey, any of you ragheads need a ride or a good
Yeah.
fucking in the ass?
Put it this way. I was cut out of the movie, but they do have the scene of me walking down the sidewalk because people have sent me the screenshot. Me and another dude with our hands in each other's back fucking pocket. Because yes, very gay, very
your poor
gay.
mother. No wonder your mother died.
Jesus Christ, Tookie, come on, man.
Oh my
What are
God.
we doing?
Oh my God. It's his
Who's
mother.
taller, Mario Bosco or Little Pete? Who's funnier? I'm gonna say Mario Bosco is taller, but I will give I'll give Little Pete. Little Pete's more of a personality than Mario, so I'll give him the.
I don't know if Mario's taller than I am. I think we have to go back to back the next time I run into him.
You gotta have a measure.
Got to measure.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
I think you could take him in a wrestling match.
No.
What do you?
I mean,
Little
that's-
Pete.
Lil P could like Batman Bane snap Mario Bosco
Yeah.
over his knee.
Oh God, you would kill her or him or whatever.
Whatever it is, whatever going on.
I've stood next to Mario a few times. I don't think he's the taller one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I
How does
don't-
perfume smell?
You think you're taller?
I do.
Peter Sky Parker.
Back to backs. I'm betting $50 on myself to win that one.
I still hate your guts, right? Thank you, Peter Sky Parker.
We all do.
These are my fans. These are my fans. This is welcome to my world. Cousin IT, kick out the pores or your whole audience. Thank you, Cousin IT.
You stink, Ray.
I do stink. Diablo 7, sure you can eat the Asian rub and dug girls, which are always hungry an hour later. Hacka, hacka.
Yeah, this guy should start his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, come on, Diablo 7. Get your shit together. Tell him. Give him some shit.
Face.
Tell him how you
Don't give a
feel, little
fuck.
Pete.
Start a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying?
He's a punk, right? Why you got to get closer to the microphone though when you talk.
Come
Yeah.
on, Pete. Come on.
He's tired. He's a big star, Ray.
He's a
not
big
like
star.
you. Just
Yeah.
hangs out at a Panera all day, drinking the half and halves.
Drinking the coffee. Yes, I hear you. Two kids a wannabe Jim Norton. Sock cucker.
Fuck off, sock cucka.
Yeah, Cousin IT not being Little Peach team up in comedy with Mario Bosco. They're the same height. So he's saying you're the same height. I don't know.
No,
if you're
Lil
that.
P to Mario Bosco, that's competition. That's competition, and we're ready to blow Mario Bosco out of the water.
So you guys
for-
have to be up against
Mario
the.
Bosco home one night recently over the winter when I think it was the last Sugar Babies I went to.
Oh
I actually drove Mario home. I like Mario. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like Mario too. I like Mario too.
Mario a
Yeah,
lot, man.
we're friends.
Yeah, I actually like Mario a lot. I don't think he's taller than me, but I like the guy a lot.
Ray dated Mario for 3 weeks until he realized,
I went on. They give me shit. I went on a one date with a trans lady.
Yeah.
I was very nice.
But you didn't have to buy him another round of drinks.
I bought 2 drinks for her.
Could have
You
left.
even have genitals, and you're talking shit to Ray about going on a date with a trans
Yes.
lady.
I have a big long schlong. It's inside my body though. Comes out my mouth when I'm excited.
His eyeballs are his nutsack.
I just match. Do you do the dating apps, Little Pete?
I do not do the dating apps. I was on Hinge for about a week. 3 fat bitches hit me up.
3 fat bitches? You can't have fat bitches hitting you up, dude. Come on.
And Hinge kept sending me that link asking me if I want to boost my profile. And I was afraid if I clicked on it, more fat bitches is going to hit me up. You know
Of
what I'm saying?
course.
You can't have that, man.
What
You're
is
Little
Hinge?
Pete.
What is Hinge? What is it like? Do they have like kind of like a
No, okay, go on Hinge. You're guaranteed to find love. You're either going to hook up with a fat bitch, a tranny, or some scammer who wants to rob your crypto. Yeah, that's what
How do they know you have crypto? You put in your profile. I have lots and lots of crypto. I have lots. I have tons and tons of crypto.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's not nice of them.
Yeah. Those are bots, Pete. Those are
What do I want to invest in, Lil Pete?
I don't know. The market's doing like shit right now. I wouldn't really invest.
So so this is like the valley. I wanna get in later, right?
Yeah,
Well, this is the time now to invest when the market's shit.
yeah, but listen. Right now, Trump could come out tomorrow and say anything and crash it all over again. I wouldn't get involved right now.
Are we talking about crypto or the stock market? What the hell are we talking about?
That's what we're talking about.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't get involved in anything right now. If you
That's
ask
why
me that, if you ask me that question 2 or 3 months from now when things level out, I'd be able to give you a better answer. You know,
Darn.
I don't want to tell you to put your money in something and the next day it crashes you know, because Trump says we're going to put a tariff on fucking Poland Spring water bottles. You know what I'm saying?
You should do a weekly finance report on Ray DeVito's show. That'd be fantastic.
Oh,
There you go. You're more than welcome, man. You're welcome anytime, little Pete. What's up?
We have thought about doing big money with Lil Pete. This is
Yes.
Big money with Lil Pete. Big money. I see what you're doing.
Making big moves.
Little Pete making big. You got to make big moves. By the way, man, I do like your videos where everyone in your family is also named Pete. I do like that you keep it Mama Pete, Daddy,
That's
Papa
a
Pete.
repeat.
Right, and
You
All right,
already
all
said this.
I was getting lost in the whole drug story and stuff. Ray, tell Pete your trans story. I think I just did, Tio Hank.
Yeah, when I finally get married, she's gonna change her name to Mrs. Little Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Mrs.
Mrs.
Well, I think she takes your name regardless.
Who painted that portrait of Jim Norton in the background?
Oh, I bought this off of a Puerto Rican man in Bushwick.
It's fantastic. I love it.
What is that? Where you guys at, by the way? Are you in Jersey? You in Brooklyn?
This is my apartment in Brooklyn.
Okay. Nice.
we're-
What is that portrait though behind you?
So this is a Dominican and or Puerto Rican man.
Yes, let me
And
run.
he's
I'll be
very
right back.
angry.
I just gotta run to the bathroom and take a piss.
Yeah.
With my
Yeah.
big long dick. You know.
Drugs. Yeah, take some drugs.
You got to do it. Got to get some drugs and
So, Roey, you are a stand-up as well?
Yes, yeah, I'm doing stand up out in New York.
It's
I'm doing my
fantastic.
thing.
And where are you from originally?
So mostly I'm from New Jersey. Originally I'm from Israel, but
Israel. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
dude, yeah,
You're
it's
really
all-
Jewish.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, yeah.
Jesus.
But I I don't
And
really.
when'd you move here?
When I was 3,
Okay.
a school bus got bombed in my neighborhood in Israel, and then my parents were like, "We should get the fuck out of there.
Mhm.
Good
got-
call.
Fuck out."
Mhm.
And then they moved to America. That was August 2001. Funny enough.
Ray's parents actually bought your house because they heard about the school bus bombings, and they were like, "Oh shit, we should move there."
We should send Ray.
Yeah.
To Ohio. And who's your partner that
No,
just moved to
Israel.
Ohio?
That's Chris Horn. Chris is like one of the funniest people I've ever met in my
Mhm.
life. You could
Oh,
attest
I
to
like Chris a lot, man.
Chris is the man.
Chris-
Who's Chris Horn? Is he the giant fat guy?
He's the giant
Yes,
fat
the
guy.
guy-
How
Okay.
dare you, Ray?
No, I
Chris is atrociously fat. Chris
Yes.
is like Chris, and it's very funny. I guess it's like a real-
hilarious. I mean, that's not. He's got to lose weight though. That's
Chris actually has lost 100 pounds in the past year.
Yes.
And the so Tookie, when you saw Chris 1st
Mhm.
from Chris and Roy versus Evil, that
Mhm.
was post weight loss.
I know. I now that you say that, Tookie remembers that, and
Yeah.
also he gets way more chicks than you, Ray.
Yeah,
Like, way more.
that's not tough.
Chris gets pussy, man.
How
Chris-
does
On
he?
the last right side with a very beautiful girl.
Yeah, a girl flew out from Chihuahua, Mexico, just to have sex with Chris Horn.
Wow.
Chihuahua. There's really a city called Chihuahua.
Chihuahua,
Yes.
Mexico.
How did she know about him?
Chris has a very niche fame online for threatening to murder large swaths of people. A lot of people are fans of Chris. He wants to murder everyone that owns a Tesla.
Uh-oh.
He wants to murder.
What's he gonna sit on him?
He would need to catch them to do that, right? He,
Yeah.
that's not happening. No, Chris.
You can't say that though. You can't like announce you're gonna murder people.
Yeah, Chris got in a lot of trouble for that.
That'll
Chris
happen,
got in a lot
yeah.
of trouble. He said that every academic should be put to death. He said that everyone in a Tesla, everyone that works at a university. Chris, is a
How
good guy.
do you find the? He sounds amazing. How do you meet these people, Roey?
I'm not gonna lie. I have I don't know if it's like autism or something, but I just attract like guys like Pete and
Problem
and,
child type of.
Yeah, definitely just some
Yeah.
just some crazy guys. I
That's going to be the name of our new show, Problematic Behavior.
I didn't agree to that.
I
but-
thought it was Big Money, Little Pete.
Little Pete making big moves.
Is this? So that's the guy.
This is Chris. Yes,
That's Chris.
And
He's
these are-
fantastic.
He's
those
100
are-
pounds lighter now.
Yeah, that was him post weight loss. Chris actually in Ohio now just got on Ozempic. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with Chris. He's either gonna die or look pretty handsome in a year. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Oh, Tookie's gonna be totally where can we follow this journey?
Well, Chris is online at Bam Fartgera, like Bam Margera, but the word fart is
That's
just
fantastic
on Twitter.
I'm gonna go subscribe.
But Chris, I mean, yeah, man, he had to go back to Ohio, where he now Twitch streams and manages a gas station.
It'll happen, dude.
It happens, man.
It happens, man.
Yeah, dude, I know how to pick partners in crime, man. Yeah, I really know how to.
Well, I hope he's all right, man. But yeah, he shouldn't like say he's gonna murder people. That's not
No,
good.
no. He's not gonna murder people. It's more of a political ideology.
Yeah, okay. Tookie, can you sing "Piss in the Hallway"? LYMTAF.
Pissing in the hallway. Ray's pissing in the hallway. Come on, little Pete. Pissing in the hallway.
April Brucker did that song.
Look, get it off.
Dr. Steve sent me April Brucker calendar. We all like April Brucker around here.
Caught up in like the next 5-10 minutes. I actually have to.
Yeah, we're gonna roll. We're gonna wrap up here, man. Let me read. You're all terrible, including chat, not doodle. Thank you, cousin IT.
I couldn't have done it without this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The Little Pete Netflix movie starring Stephen Graham. I hear you. It's coming.
It's coming, baby.
Borgo, Ray guzzles booze with gout, doesn't know his own credit score, and has some health advice for a 400-pounder to get his life straight. Okay, that's right, Borgo.
Yes, it's true. Ray, you don't know your own credit score?
Let's get this money, baby.
I get it. Let's get this money, baby. Big money, Lil Pete.
Yeah, Ray has gout from eating his own boogers.
We live in the age where poor women want rich men.
You got to get closer to the microphone. We can't hear you back there, Lil Pete.
We live in an age where even a poor woman is trying to date a rich man. So
Tell me about it.
The money, baby.
It's all about the money. Lil Pete knows what's up. KC Armstrong Challenge. Hey, you're a Shuli. Have you ever heard of the Zionist comedian Shuli Agar and his album Israeli Funny, Free Palestine F the Shuli? Yeah, all right. I don't know if
you have to finish it, Ray.
No.
That's all right. I have a lot of shit to talk about Israel, but I won't out of respect for my family.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's off.
Yeah, I
Do
know
they not
nothing
like
going on
Shuli?
there. It's what do you call it? You don't even know who that guy is. It's just people.
That's a new one. I've never been called a Shuli. I like that, actually. Shuli.
It's code for Jew.
Yeah, I figured that one. I figured that out.
You just assume so.
You're
All
now
right.
you're now in the secret club.
It's all double ones. All right, I'll let you guys get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out and doing this with me. Thank you, Tookie, you son of a bitch. Tookie's a star. I'm just a fucking, I'm a
We love
nobody.
you both, man.
Couldn't have worked without all four of us.
Yeah, we all had to be here.
Lightning in a bottle.
I'm gonna message you on Instagram. We'll talk more about like doing spots. You know, we'll all fucking.
Yeah, annoy him. Annoy him. He likes to annoy everyone else. Call him too. He always wants to talk on the phone. Call him.
Thank you, Tookie. Where can we find you guys on social media? Where can
Little P Comedy.
Lil Pete Comedy on Instagram and Roey Rozen, ROEYROZEN on Instagram.
The second you type in LIL, you're gonna see my face.
Lil Pete, did you used to go by Little Pete D, or am I making that up?
No, I never went by Little Pete.
Okay, I don't know why I used to call you that, but I used to think that was your name.
Yeah, get your
Lil
shit
Pete.
together, Tookie.
Shut
Come
up.
on.
I had to confirm that Tookie's
Fucking
crazy.
farthead.
I'm crazy.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that.
I don't even know what you said. What'd you say?
Reminds me of Floppy from Unhappily Ever After. It reminds me of Floppy.
That is very insensitive to say to me.
That is really racist.
You dumb guinea wop.
Puppet.
Jesus Christ. I think he's talking to me. He's talking to me.
Fucking
Mick
Oscar
Wop?
the Grouch next?
No.
You're gonna say he looks like fucking Oscar the Grouch? What
Yeah, come on.
Same. All you puppets are the same.
Get me. Oh, yeah. Well, all you Mick Guinea.
There you go.
We're all the same.
I give up. Tookie's not witty.
Tookie's very funny. Tookie likes you guys because I'll be honest, Tookie could be like mean to people, and he was like very.
No, I'm
nice.
starstruck. Thank you for having me on with them. I'm telling you, I did an episode. I covered the episode where you guys had Lil Pete on, and that's how I found Roey and Chris. And but yeah, I knew Lil Pete before that. But I'm starstruck. I'm a big fan of Roey. And I hope to see you both again. Tookie loves you both more than a friend.
I don't want to. I mean, Tookie will.
I hate you though, Ray.
Yeah, I know you hate me, but
Dude,
there
Ray,
could be a chance they could do Tookie soup sometime.
Ray,
I don't know.
Don't
Like,
let all these people around you verbally abuse you, man. You're valid as a guy.
Shut up. There's
You're
money
valid.
in it. You'll learn. There's money in
thank you.
abusing
Yeah,
Ray.
thank you, Roey. Roey gets it. Yeah,
You're valid, Ray.
thank you, Roey.
Everybody
All right.
super chat $5 to say something horrible about Ray right now. Go.
All right, I love everybody. I'm gonna get out of here because little Pete's got to go.
Stop stealing my catchphrase.
What?
You love everybody.
I say that all the time. I've said that
Tookie
since
says I
day
love you
one.
more than a friend.
I was saying that before you were Tookie. Back when you were just Bedorable. He used to be Bedorable. He used
No
to be
one
this.
knows what you're talking about, Ray. Shut up.
Oh, what? He had a
Yeah, he used to be like he would have breasts and he was like a woman. Yeah, it was back in the day. No, he's a very funny guy, Tookie. It's one of his many characters.
I have to be
replays.
funny.
Yeah.
Look at
he's
who
very
I'm
funny.
partnered up with. I
Yeah,
have to be funny.
someone's got to bring the funny. Lord knows it's not me. So Tookie's got to do it.
No,
but
Ray is wonderful. And again, keep bugging him about shows, Little Pete. He also does one in Pennsylvania if you're ever driving through Amish country.
there you go. That could be a show. If you guys got a car, come out there. And I'll be able to book you guys something like that. So, all right. I love everybody, man. That's the show. This is going to stay online. Patreon.com/radio. Tookie. It's only $3. That's it. $3.
For what?
My Patreon, you punk.
Oh, it's way too much money.
Jesus Christ.
Give them money so that Ray can buy a closet for that shirt behind him.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my laundry behind
That's where
me.
Ray sleeps. That's a treadmill
That's
that
a
Ray
treadmill.
sleeps on.
Yeah, I sleep on here.
What happened?
That's the artwork. Oh no, that was me just showing the treadmill.
Oh, I was going to say you kicked everyone off.
I kicked everyone hard. All right, I love every. And this is
Did
why I
you know
suck
that
at
Ray
podcasting. Now that
You
we
know-
got 200 people, I'm about to end my stream. I love it.
Hey, Lil Pete.
Lil
You,
Pete.
you know how you were saying that you take care of your mom
Yeah.
and she lives with you? Well, did you know Ray takes care of his parents' best friends and they actually live with him?
No.
And
I live in
Ray's-
their house. I rent a room in the.
Ray sleeps on a treadmill.
I sleep on the treadmill. I sleep in a.
That's funny shit.
We've never seen his
There.
bed.
No, we don't need
All
to
right.
see my bed. All right, I love everybody. That's a show. I'll see you punks later. Peace.
You stink. You stink, Ray. You stink.
Thank you. I know
You
I do.
stink.
I do. I
You
do
stink.
stink. I
Tell
never
me
said I
stink,
didn't.
Little Pete.
Peace, guys.
Hi, Roey.